Today I'm talking about something that's been haunting readers' dreams for almost a century. Cosmic horror, my favorite genre. This isn't your typical horror story with ghosts and goblins. This is something far more unsettling. Hi everyone, I'm Razu and this is RazuTales. On this channel I make videos about books and do deep dives into horror and fantasy. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you appreciate this video, consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons to join our community of book lovers. Now, let's get started. Imagine standing at the edge of the ocean at night. The waves stretch endlessly into darkness. Now imagine discovering that something ancient dwells in those depths. Something that was old when the first fish crawled onto land. Something that will still be there long after our cities have crumbled to dust. That's the beginning of cosmic horror. But cosmic horror goes deeper than just ancient beings. It suggests that the universe itself is fundamentally alien to us. When you look up at the stars, you might feel wonder. Cosmic horror asks, what if you should feel terror instead? What if the cosmos isn't just uninhabitable to us, but actively hostile to our very existence? Let's talk about what makes cosmic horror psychologically different from other horror genres. Traditional horror often works by threatening things we value. Our lives, our loved ones, our souls. A ghost might want revenge, a vampire might want blood, a demon might want our soul. These are threatening, but they're threats we can understand. Cosmic horror operates differently. It threatens something more fundamental, our ability to understand reality itself. Think about how a medieval peasant would react to seeing a smartphone. Now, imagine something as far beyond us as we are beyond that peasant. That's the kind of psychological territory cosmic horror explores. Our brains evolved to understand immediate threats. Predators, natural disasters, hostile humans. We can process these dangers because they operate on our scale. But cosmic horror presents us with things that operate on scales our brains never evolved to comprehend. It's like trying to understand infinity. The moment you think you've grasped it, it slips away. Let's look at how this differs from other horror genres. In a ghost story, we fear death and what lies beyond. In a werewolf tale, we fear losing control of ourselves. In a zombie story, we fear the collapse of society. These are all fears we can picture, fears we can wrap our minds around. But in cosmic horror, the fear comes from the impossible task of comprehending the incomprehensible. It's not just that we are afraid of what might happen to us, we are afraid that reality itself isn't what we thought it was. Our entire understanding of existence might be as naive as an ant's understanding of nuclear physics. H.P. Lovecraft captured this perfectly in The Call of Cthulhu. Listen to this passage.
The most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the inability of the human mind to correlate all its contents. We live on a placid island of ignorance in the midst of black seas of infinity, and it was not meant that we should voyage far. The sciences, each streaming in its own direction, have hitherto harmed us little. But someday, the piecing together of dissociated knowledge will open up such terrifying vistas of reality that we shall either go mad from the revelation or flee from the deadly light into the peace and safety of a new dark age.
Notice how he's not just describing a monster. He's suggesting that our very ability to understand the world is a protective illusion. The horror isn't that something might kill us, it's that understanding the truth about reality might destroy our sanity. Modern authors have built on this foundation in fascinating ways. Take Jeff Vandermeer's Annihilation. Here's a passage that shows how contemporary cosmic horror works.
Where lies the strangling fruit that came from the hand of the sinner? I shall bring forth the seeds of the dead to share with the worms that gather in the darkness and surround the world with the power of their lives.
This isn't just weird writing, it's language struggling to describe something our minds can't properly process. The horror comes from the realization that what's happening in Area X isn't just strange, it's reconfiguring reality in ways human language can't express. This gets at another key aspect of cosmic horror's psychological impact. It creates a particular kind of dread by suggesting that human consciousness itself might be a cosmic accident. Think about it. We evolved to understand our immediate environment, to survive on the African savanna. What makes us think we can comprehend the true nature of a universe billions of light years across? This leads to several psychological effects that make cosmic horror unique. First, there's the vertigo of scale. Our minds can't really grasp the size of the universe or the depth of time. Cosmic horror uses this limitation against us, making us feel not just small but cosmically insignificant. Second, there's the terror of meaninglessness. Other horror genres often reinforce human importance. Even if we are fighting demons, at least we matter enough to fight. Cosmic horror suggests that we might be entirely irrelevant to the true nature of reality. Third, there's the horror of revelation. In most horror stories, understanding helps us fight back. In cosmic horror, understanding is itself the horror. The more you learn, the more you realize how little you actually know. We see these themes playing out in modern media too. The popularity of shows like Stranger Things and movies like The Thing show how cosmic horror's themes of reality-breaking revelations and incomprehensible entities still resonate. Even Black Mirror episodes like Playtest tap into the cosmic horror idea that some knowledge can break your mind. What makes cosmic horror so enduring is that it taps into very real human fears about our place in the universe. Every new scientific discovery seems to make the universe stranger and more incomprehensible. Dark matter, quantum mechanics, the sheer scale of cosmic time, reality keeps proving to be weirder than we imagined. And perhaps that's why cosmic horror remains so relevant today. In an age of rapid technological change and scientific discovery, we are constantly confronting how little we truly understand about our own reality. Every answer seems to lead to more questions. Cosmic horror suggests that maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe some questions aren't just unanswered, but fundamentally unanswerable by human minds. Have you ever experienced that sense of cosmic dread? That feeling that reality might be vastly different from what we think? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember, sometimes ignorance really is bliss. See you in the next chapter.